I love to talk about worship before we get into worship, because it's very important that people worship right. Worship has now become a formula that people use to get things from God. And that seems to me like that's what prayer has become too. Because the problem is that the benefit of kingdom ordinances is now weightier to people than the intent. When God made man, said, let us make man in our own image and after our own likeness. And it seems to me that when Lucifer, I hope you know he's not called Lucifer again, he's been reduced to a serpent. When Lucifer and his 1/3 left heaven, it seems to me, because the Bible says the 1/3 of angels followed him. So it seems to me that there was a department of angels that was into service. Gabriel was a ark. Then Michael was for warfare. Then worship was for Lucifer. When he left with worship. God said, I'm not going to make another angel. I'm going to create people in my own likeness. Everything Lucifer said he wanted to become in Isaiah 14 was what God made man. He said, I will be like the Most High. God said, let us make man in our own image. He said that we ascend to the heavens. God said, now sit at my right hand. I'm saying that to let you know that your core is worship. Your core is worship. Jesus was passing through Samaria. The Bible says in John 4, he needed to pass through Samaria. Meaning that whatever was discussed at that well was very important. And he was talking to this woman. And Jesus said, the hour is coming. Now is that true worshipers, so there are false worshipers. True worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. It seems to me that the language of God is spirit and his vocabulary is truth. We don't worship for things. David by prophecy was speaking in Psalm 24 verse 6. He said, this is Jacob, a generation that seeks my face, not my hands. So I'm not worshiping because I need God to bless me. No. The greatest need of God is intimacy. For the Father seeks such. So in a service tonight like this, God himself is walking down the aisle looking for true worshipers. I need you to look away from the things you are going through. Look away from, listen, there is no how you will meet God and he will not sort you. Ask Obed-Edom. Obed-Edom never approached the ark because he wanted blessing. It was with reverential fear. He didn't know he was going to survive or die. All he wanted to do was worship and see how he can honor the presence. And then the aftermath was that what he was supposed to get for 20 years, theologians said, he got it in 3 months. In fact, as a matter of fact, it was people that started saying, have you seen what has started to happen to Obed-Edom? Because of the presence. So tonight, I want us to approach worship from the place of intimacy. I know your need brought you, but look away. I know you have things that you want God to do. Look away. God is not a supermarket. It's not a supermarket. He's your God. Your parents introduced you to God as God. You will discover him as your Father. Would you lift your hands and bless him tonight? You see, if you got what I'm saying, you won't hold the phone and be capturing the moment and miss your moment. Lift your hands and bless him. For God is spirit. Those who must worship in spirit and in truth. Paul said this is not the conclusion of the matter. I will worship, I will sing in the spirit, and then I will sing in understanding. Can you bless him? Somebody look away and bless the Lord. Lift him up. Yes. Worship has started. It doesn't start with a song.